Hello everyone, Equipment War here, and welcome to episode 16 of my beginner guide. And I just want to apologize it took this long. I thought it was a long time ago since I made an episode of the beginner guide. And I told her I'm gonna do the labyrinth in cruel difficulty, so that is exactly what I'm gonna do first. It's the first thing I'm gonna do. So let's see if we can clear the labyrinth. And once again, sorry for the absurd amount of time that I've been taking. I've just done some other things. So, but now I am here. So let's see if we can make our way to Isaru. And I should probably cut here and just show when I'm fighting against Isaru. So I'm gonna cut here and show you the Isaru fights. Or actually, it is already here, so I don't need to cut here. That was actually quite fast. So let's do the first encounter against Exile. Should be no problem, hopefully. Ooh, before I forget. Wait, I don't have Ancestral Call, I just have the damage set up. I'm gonna roll with that. This essence here, it's a good idea to actually kill him before he getting empowered by them. And actually, just to be entirely sure and waste too much time, I'm going to kill that one, damage Sara a little bit, just evade his attacks, and he doing that, and now I'm gonna kill this last essence. Did I actually kill it? Yes, he don't have the extra 5 damage, because if you don't kill the essence, or the essence walk into him, he will get empowered by that element, so he can get both lightning, cold and fire at the same time, which will increase his damage. It depends on the build. If you have a powerful enough build, you probably don't care the slightest. But I like to just to be safe, and I'm not in a hurry, so let's go in here. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut here and this is the right way. Oh, look at that desyncing I got right here. Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna cut here and see you guys at the next Isaru encounter. So, we are at the second trial, so let's fight Isaru over here. I just watched my damage before. I have like 30,000 damage right now. With just Imperial's Edge. So, that's actually really good damage for being this cheap amount of gear I'm using. Conduct of Flames. I want to deactivate those. Just in case. Oh, actually I failed that, so now he have... means in this particular day he can get both, he can get double fire. I think it actually will stack together the fire and cold damage he gets. So that could be a very powerful attack. I think at least it stacks with the shadow, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So take that with a grain of salt, would you? Anyway, let's make our way to the last encounter so we can get even more powerful. So we have the last trial here, so let's fight Isaru for the last time. And then we're going to continue on Act 9. So the last encounter Isaru is like always the most dangerous one. And it's not the hardest layout this. So he have all of the element and extra damage, so that sweep attack is like one of the most horrifying attack that Isaru actually do. That did hurt a little bit. And he's dead. So let's take the treasure key and ascend. Actually, I always go for just press on the altar of ascension just to be sure, so you know if the game crash or something, then all of things you have just done have been for nothing. And don't ever forget to actually enchant something. I'm gonna take my gloves. Yeah, actually, it's worth it. Edict of Spirit when hit. I don't really know what that one is, but It's probably something good. Let's go to our passive skill tree, actually our ascendancy skill tree, and now I'm gonna go for Pain Forge because I want some more block chance. I could go for Blood in the Eye if I want more damage, which are an interesting thing to take if I am honest, but I actually go for the damage one. Oh, the protection one. So Pain Forge it is. And my counter attack do double damage. Do I have a counter attack here? No, actually that's something I'm gonna fix right now. I don't have that high block chance. Actually, we can take a look what I have on block chance. Defense, 28 in block chance. No, 27. It's not that bad actually. Well, it's not high either, so. But it's good enough for me to. Let's see now. I want to buy I both want a Vengeance and a Riposte. Let's see if Nessa's selling a Riposte. Purchase items. Do we have a Riposte here? Maybe I should go to Act 3. So, oh no, there it was. Riposte. Do we have a place to have it in? Yes, we have. Actually, I'm gonna put it up here. Need plan, chance to bleed. Actually, it supports it with chance to bleed, because why not? Actually, I can support it with maim support as well, because why not? Yeah, I actually do 5,300 damage, because it do double damage. Want Vengeance as well, because Vengeance you don't need to block to get that one triggered, so yeah. Let's talk to Clarissa here and see if you're selling a Vengeance for us, and you do. So I'm gonna take that one. Actually, I'm gonna put my Leap Slam there instead, and now have a full damage set up for a Riposte for some extra damage here and there. Vengeance to 2,000 average damage and Riposte to 5,000. Riposte is actually a very powerful counter attack. Oh, I forgot to take a waypoint there. I am a little bit imbalanced right now. So, well, see you at the Vukhari Desert. If it was called Vukhari Desert, I think it was. But anyway, see you there. So now we are in the Vukhari Desert. I got some experience by doing this actually, so it wasn't that bad. But now let's get out of this place. Actually, if I don't just come across the waypoint, I am not actually gonna search for it because I don't planning on getting back here anytime soon. I just want to continue exploring Act 9 because we have a small boss we're actually gonna fight soon. It actually will give us a passive skill point. First, we need to find our way there. I don't remember. Was it something more I said last time I was about to do? Because I can't really remember. I think it was something I'm gonna do. Except just ascend. There was something more, but I can't really remember it. So, if some of you know what I said in the last episode, please write in the comments so I can, well, fix it. Anyway, let's see now. Where was we in the skill tree? I think I was on my way to actually get to the big life wheel here, and I would love to get to the Marona well right now, so let's start going that way. But first I'm gonna go up to the big life wheel because I want some more life. I don't have enough life. And by the way, in about, I think it was level 67? Was it level 67 or 68? Can't really remember. But there are one item I really want to use this build because it was such a long time ago since I did it. I want to use Bring of Rain to this build. As a cheap alternative to a 6-linked armor. Well, hopefully it is a cheap alternative to a 6-linked armor. But now we have found the foothills. Well, the Bring of Rain is technically a 7-linked item. You're gonna see it when I get there. If I can remember, I actually said I'm gonna use that helmet. Let's get rid of these guys here. Yeah, I can jump up, yeah. Man, this build feels really powerful, so I have pretty good hopes for this build actually, because, well, I know it will be good because I made a skill tree. Well, that's not entirely correct that the build will be good, because I just did a skill tree. I haven't made many skill tree, and not all of them are good. So I'm not gonna say that. But I'm quite happy with this skill tree actually so far. It's going quite well, but I have died a couple of times because of poor planning and not capped resistance. Especially that last one. It is technically a character which I only using items I find on this character for trading and stuff, or equipping item I find. So I have done this with quite minimal resources. And it's starting to feel really powerful. But the biggest, like how good you build are, usually shows when you starting doing maps. Actually, some builds actually have a little bit of a threshold you need to go over. Like many builds, they are hard to play, like in the 67 to like 75 or something like those 10 levels. Usually for me, it be the hardest one. Maybe because I'm usually playing way too high maps than I should actually do and stuff like that, and running around with a little bit too weak of items. But anyway, I'm gonna make my way to the query. Oh, by the way, actually, before I forget it, many people on my YouTube videos, especially my guys and all of that, asked where they're gonna put the gems. And I guess it is quite a normal thing for new players to don't know. But the first thing is, if the item do not have any effect on skill gems, then it doesn't matter where you have it. There are items like if you have a skill gem in this item, it gives the skill gem a special effect and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, here is another ascendancy door. But if you don't have an item which specifically says the socketed gems gain whatever it is, then it doesn't matter where you have your skill gems. If you don't have an effect on that specifically say, oh, look at this thing here. Oh, I think I'm actually gonna crash. No, my game is gonna crash. Or maybe not. That spike right there, that was like 1700 latency. But it didn't crash, so yeah. Not that bad, internet. Not that bad. But anyway, where were I? Where were I? Oh, no, yeah, I remember. It doesn't really matter where you have your skill gems. If you don't have anything that says something about the skill gem. Like, I know, I think it is the Hierophant and the Templar, the Ascendancy class. If you have your socket gems and your helmet have, I think it is fire penetration of element, like 20%, and so on and so on. But if you don't have those types of effects, oh, sorry, I'm a little bit tired. If you don't have those type of effect, then, well, nothing special will happen. So you can actually put the skill gems pretty much where you want, as long as they are the right, like, sockets to them. So you can put your skill gems wherever you want. As I have in this character right now, I just have the skill gems where I need them. Doesn't matter where I have them. But, yeah, I hope that actually answers some questions, but, well, I tried to answer some questions. And by the way, by all means, if you have any questions or a new player, feel free to ask them, because that was I did when that's exactly the same thing as I did when I was new to the game. Oh, that was a long time ago. And I want to say the game is much better than it was back in the day when it was still in beta and all that. The game is much better now. And maybe there are some old school fan, like myself, but I will disagree with that. And that's okay, because you don't have to agree with that. But the game is better now than it was back in the day, obviously. There are more content, and I think the highest level map back in the day was like 75 5 or something like that. Not like 10 level over, but everything I've got going up like that. Like the numbers have been a lot higher. Like back in the day, the damage I have on this character right now, like the 30,000 damage there, would be really good back in the day. So then you can probably see. No, it's nothing special really. And people can run around with like over 1,000,000 DPS. Which in my opinion is a little bit too much. But anyway, now we're gonna fight the boss. So I'm gonna put my fire skill gem right there. So we can do some extra damage to the boss. Hello, Kira, servant of Gukatchan, whatever it's called. I have no idea what your name is, but you're a boss. And you're using a shield and a sword. Good combination if you're thinking about historical weapons. I should probably not stand in this wind right there. Summon some sand warriors. And then we have Kira. Oh yeah, run away, you coward. Here we have the boss again. I don't want to stand in that wind. Oh, I can't attack you when you're in that mod. This actually can be a relatively hard boss actually fight because all of the crap you can see on the screen at the same time, and I'm starting to run out of screen. What do we have you, Kira? There we have you, Kira. Oh, you're dead. In the sand wars. Ow! Oh shit! That was really bad precisioning of me. It's actually hard to see where the damage were. But you are going down. And there you go. A unique pair of boots. But don't forget to take that feather. I have some crap with me. Let's take those stealth boots. So, what do we have here in the Pantheon? Chance to evade attack if you have taken a savage hit recently. Interesting. But that's not what I want. I actually want some physical damage protection. That's why I'm using Soul of Lunaris. There's another one that's actually using that as well. Physical damage when moving. Physical damage. When stationary, gain physical damage. Probably not will help me too much, but all physical damage is good. So, yeah. But let's get back to the waypoint here in the middle. And I don't know how long this episode is, but I am getting quite tired. You can probably see on the clock down there that it is late. That's what happens when you're playing too much. Well, actually I played another character on Path of Exile as well, so I'm actually not playing way too much World of Warcraft and Heroes of Storm. Actually I played a lot of Heroes of Storm as well. I actually played a lot of Path of Exile as well, because I'm actually playing a new build. I'm actually playing a spell build right now in the league. And I'm actually quite happy with it so far. It do have the damage, but I still need some more, well, protection. But I started getting some protection as well. Anyway, feather reward. We get. Oh, sorry, ugh, I'm tired. So I'm gonna see if I tomorrow, like, it will probably be the same day if you're looking at the clock. I'm gonna do the next episode. Anyway, let's take this intelligence note here and work our way up to the giant life wheel. I'm probably gonna go for Warrior's Blood and Heart of Warrior and some stuff here. I don't really, as I said, remember how I planned my skill trees, so... But I really want that life. Anyway, this set looks quite nice. I don't have any micron section on me. I could put some microns on section if I really want that. Yes, I used way too much money, but I love this game, so it deserves some money. But anyway, hashtag not sponsored, because I had to say it. Let's take a crypt sword, and let's take another crypt sword here. Actually, I can unequip it for myself, but I can do it like that. Then we're gonna put an effect which you can't get anymore, so you can't say I'm trying to sell things. Classic weapon effect. Actually, one of the nicest looking, if you ask me. It looks like it looks a little bit of Dark Soul over those swords. I kind of like it because I played a lot of Dark Soul. Let's give my a bandana, which I don't protect in my head anymore right now, so. But who needs head protection anyway? And let's take a cool armor as well. Let's take the Legacy body armor because people ask me about this armor like 24/7, and I must admit that is one of the nicest looking armor in the game. And let's take the best effect ever made in this game. The classic character effect. And again, you can't get this stuff, which is unfortunately. Let's take the classic cloak as well. Oh yeah. It's clipped there. That's... oh, damn it. Well, wait, that looks nice. If it wasn't for it being clipped right there. But I don't care, because it looks amazing. But anyway, I thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time.